and welcome back to Loving Me, Loving You, a safe space for women to feel, heal, and flow through their divine feminine energy in order to attract more meaningful relationships, passionate relationships, and God-ordained relationships. The word for today is God is love. Sunday, the latest podcast episode. If you have not already listened to it, head over to Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, or Spotify and tap into the episode True Love. I spoke on how God is love. And the scripture that is leading this word is John 4:16, which reads, God is love, and those who abide in love abide in God and God in them. So let's digest that. If God is love and you are placing yourself in the presence of love daily, meaning you are in your word, you are spending time prophesizing and decreeing and declaring that, God, I need you. I want your help. I am opening myself to you and making sure that I have the heart posture to receive the wisdom that you want to give me and the nurturing that you want to give me. God is saying that love will abide in you as well. He will be able to fill your vessel the more that you place yourself in the presence of pure, genuine, true love. A lot of us try to move before God. We try to go seek our husband. We try to go seek these friends. We try to go seek these job opportunities, and we find ourselves in the midst of chaos. We find ourselves in the midst of fake love, and we question ourselves, and we believe that it has something to do with our worth, when truth is it has nothing to do with who you are. It has to do with the presence of love that you have welcomed and invited into your spirit. The only way for you to experience true love is to get in the presence of God. You must give yourself as a faithful servant to God for him to love on you and for him to nurture you. For so long as a little girl, I used to be afraid of alone time. I used to be afraid of the darkness because what I realized is I wasn't inviting the presence of love. I wasn't inviting God to use me as a vessel and to hug on me and nurture me the way that I had been desiring for so long. So I found myself chasing and begging and pleading for love when the entire time God has been love. God has been readily accessible for us to be loved on and nurtured and forgiven. So if you are someone that is begging for love, pretty girl, I am telling you that he's ready to love on you. He's ready to nurture you in ways that you could never imagine. It's a love that is indescribable. But the moment you put your belief in God and you understand that if all I do is get in your presence, Lord, if all I do is embrace you, Lord, if all I do is speak to you, Lord, and worship you and allow prayer and worship to become my everyday life, I will become love. And by default, you will begin to attract such meaningful and beautiful God-ordained relationships in your life. As women, we have to stop chasing our man and understand that God is preparing us for our man the more we get into his presence. Open up your word and open up your mouth and confess to God that you want his love. You're thirsty for his love. There is no man that's going to be able to quench the thirst or the hunger that you have because you have not put yourself in the presence of the love that is needed to even fuel your relationship. I love you.